Hello, hello, hello. Um, Really quick here, let me come over and do a thing, or check a thing, I should say, on my YouTubes. Okay, there's that. Click on that. Good, good, good. Good, good, good. Let me copy and paste. Finish up my ads. It's a little bit faster getting the ads done when I'm streaming from PC. So, all right, ad number one, and then two, number three. Scroll down, number four. Done with those. Now I go over to here. Go to this social media site. If it decides to load in a timely fashion, let me get the other one loading while I'm waiting on that one. Come on. I know you can do it. Wow, X is running really slow tonight. At least for my system it is. Holy crap. Alright. Post. There. Close. And then post. There. And close. That should be my ads taken care of. I have made sure that both streams are set up. I have my chat directly in front of me. So let's jump into this game. Okay, hopefully if my sound balance is off, if the game is louder than me or whatever, somebody will let me know. But until that happens, I am just gonna hit continue and see where we left off. Come on, game, loady, loady. Forgot how long it takes for this to load. Here we go. Maybe Nekitaka. Skipping ahead. Okay, yeah, I have to wait for the animations to finish recalibrating the machinery in the sacred stair. Couriers calling, such as the missives are nothing more than bureaucratic penalized targets, and Atsura will want a report of our progress. So I have to go back to Atsura now that I have her back. Okay, Matario Kozi. Travel to the ruins of Matario Kozi. East of Nikitaka, I'm looking for the Reckless around Kuaorikuhu. Kuaorikuhu again for the Kamato Nagati. Onadere haunts the western isles of the great Kuaorikuhu chain. A siren. Okay. Oriokoiki. To the Oaxaca chieftain. I know I have made contact with Oaxaca before, but I don't know if I've actually been to their city or not. I don't remember. I think I have. Crook Spur. Oh, yes, I want to go wipe out the slavers. I totally want to do that. Aethys and the Ashen Maw. Research station on a small island northeast of Nekataka. Archimedes mentioned her observatory. Bikarna's findings. Okay. Bounty on Radulf. The Gold Bell Galleon east of Nekataka. Southwestern tip of the Kuaurikuku Island chain. And mapping the archipelago. Made some headway. There's more since asked me to survey the islands far to the southwest. West of the Wakara Reef and the Kangati Islands. And I don't think this, I think this is a broken quest. Unfortunately. And I have to wait for Eloth to tell me more. I'm looking for signs of the painted mask. That's what it is. Honored guest. Harbingers of Dusk. Oh! What level are all my people? So, 15... Everybody's 15. 2 levels, and I'll start in on the DLC stuff. So, for the moment, let's return to Nekataka. I am Nekataka bound. Why you take so long to load tonight, game? There we go. The Wakara Reef. The Wakara. Okay, I'm almost full again on those. Crook Spur Captain. Unaffiliated trade ships. Netekaka. Let's go to the Brass Citadel because I know, I know that I need to get into there. Lower? Or, no, let's go to Imperial Command. I'm thinking so. You're traveling in the slums of Nekataka when the streets become suddenly barren. The cliffs high above block all sight of the stars from the narrow alleys and tunnels of Nekataka's ghettos. The reek of rotten fruit mixes with the noisome scent of dead fish, swaddling you along with 100 other lesser filthy fragrances. Your footsteps echo in the darkness, piercing the otherwise silent slums. Feels like we're missing something. Like people, Adair scans the empty streets. You turn a corner and walk into a plaintive cry. Help! Misshapen shadows mix with low hissing and the skittering of claws on filthy stone to resolve into a pack of skulder. Their glistening maws float in the black, and cave grubs wriggle about their legs, mandibles snapping as if to mangle the air. On the far side of the creatures, a small girl, dressed in the rags of the Juana, grips a gleaming sword in both hands. She brandishes it wildly at the skulder, each swing of the blade releasing a howl that keeps the beasts at bay. They creep ever closer to her, however, and her eyes plead with your own. Please! Draw the beast's attention. Adair, you're up. With a resounding shout, Adair rushes into the fray. The Skulder flinch and turn on your party. They growl hungrily as they charge forward. Perfect.
Quit.
Okay, Adair. Charge! You are going to shoot. I'm going to have you hold off just a bit here. You will cast good spelly deals here. Let's have you start peeling away at some of these. You clear out. Do it. I want you to do this. Nice. I killed the one that I was shooting at there.
How it's done.
Alright, I want me to move up here. Shoot. Hit it. You are also going to attack and assist because we don't just leave children to die like that. Eloth and you. Very nicely done, all of you. Wow, this child is not shy about jumping back into the fray, is it? Quite a kid. Ooh. Good.
Okay,
Damn.
it is no problem.
Deal.
Right here.
The girl panting before you, draped in tattered Roparu robes, bears a few bruises and cuts, but looks otherwise unharmed. Beads of sweat commingle with trickling blood on her forehead. Finally relaxing, she lowers the sword she's been swinging, letting the edge rest in the dirt. The pommel bears the form of a dog's head.
Thanks, stranger. Don't think I could have made it without you.
Kusi smiles, eyes gleaming in the gloom. That's quite the sword you've got there.
Like it? My father left it for me. Told me that one day I'd defend the Deadfire with it.
It seems to have magical properties.
You're not wrong. I don't understand it myself, but it seemed to confuse the Skulder. Probably saved my life.
Then it's an ancestral blade.
Not really. Father found it and brought it home. He said he got it from some Dirwidian pirate captain with a dog named Griffin. But, well, sometimes his tales were a bit taller than true.
She smiles, but sadness hides behind the glint of her eyes. What were you doing out here?
These Skulder had been picking folk off for weeks, picking on the weak. Those too young, old, or sick to fight them off.
She kicks one of the corpses.
Maybe it was stupid, but I couldn't let that go on, not if I could help it.
I'm glad I could help.
Ha! You and me both. The gullet's a safer place with these monsters cut to pieces.
You look like you had it handled. I just swept in to help clean up.
I doubt it, but thanks for saying so all the same. Anyway, I think you should have this. for what you did and for what you can do with it.
She kneels, wipes the blood off the blade, and slides it into its scabbard before proffering it to you. Really? Most wine in the gullet don't have your grasp of a Diran.
That's Father's doing. He traveled all over and he insisted that I learn Diran, Valian, and Rawatayan.
She puffs out her chest.
I even know a few phrases in Anutanic.
Thank you. I'll use this blade well.
No, thank you for coming along when you did. And what's more, for helping.
She bows her head. As you take the sword from her, the girl steps back. You have gained an item, Griffin's Blade. The item was put in your stash.
I truly appreciate what you did. Not everyone in Nekataka steps in for a neighbor. I need to be getting back to Mother, though.
She grimaces down at one of the dead Skulder.
I probably shouldn't take home Skulder meat, should I?
She muses. Probably not, no.
Later.
Okay. Let's see what this is. Griffin's Blade, a one-handed sword. Exceptional, 18 to 27, 8 penetration. Exceptional encampment. Howling Blade, 50% chance to daze target and nearby enemies on crit. Loyal Companion. 1 per encounter. The Spirit of Griffin bolsters the party's courage. Grants steadfast to the wielder and nearby allies when the wielder is bloodied. Huh. Isn't that interesting? Extra resolve. And just to refresh my memory, because I'm always getting these mixed up, hostile effect durations as well as improving will and deflection bonuses. Oh wow, will and deflection. Reflects a character's internal drive, determination, and fearlessness. Huh. 9 penetration. Apply frightened on scoring crit. It's exceptional. This is also exceptional. 1 less penetration though. Slashing and piercing. Slashing and piercing. That is bludgeoning. It's definitely not better than Maldware. I don't necessarily think it's better than Andre's Flog of Obedience, but I do think I want to use it in place of that. What are you using? Oh yeah, you've got that. All soulbound upgrades are completed. Deliberations, 1 armor, 1 bonus penetration, or 20% or less recovery time for a short duration when engaging an enemy. Fair trial, 1 per encounter. Random effect between strong, fit, quick, insightful, smart, and steadfast. At random, the first time you're affected by an affliction. Huh. Yeah, he'll probably have that the rest of the game. That's pretty decent. Frost Seeker. Yeah, I think that is still a really decent bow. Do I have anyone who wants to use it? That's an 8 penetration. But she doesn't use her melee stuff very often, so... You don't use your melee stuff very often either, and neither do you. Okay.
Yeah? Be right there.
That was awfully decent. Awfully decent of you. Now, continue on to Imperial Command. Hazanui Karu. I think I have to go. Yeah, I think I do have to go down to get to the person that Maya needs to speak with. Hey, Drew, how's it going? Every horse in the 2025 Kentucky Derby traces back to Secretariat. This is a clear case of nepotism. Oh my god.
I get along fine with him. He's straightforward to me.
Are we talking about the same Atsura?
That's this one, right? Yeah. This is... Have you played the first one? Pillars of Eternity? The basic? Because this game pretty much picks up the storyline from the first game. If you're going to start the series, I do recommend playing the first one. There is a lot in common between the two, but at the same time, they're also both very different. Like, I think it's very... Ishiogo, how's it going? Yeah, it's it's just Pillars of Eternity. It's just the whole title of the game. There's
Clear
Pillars of Eternity
skies.
and then Pillars of Eternity 2 Deadfire. Tilts his head as he watches you, his eyes unblinking. Maya has business with you.
Indeed. I hope we return victorious.
He turns to her with a bold, almost confrontational stare, a look that seems to mirror her own.
It's done in any case. I'll leave you to decide what victory means.
Atsura, care to explain what you've been up to?
Maya has been assisting with plans to work toward peace in some of the more tumultuous parts of Deadfire.
He raises his eyebrows, looking back to her.
Oh, peace to some.
Peace to all. One day.
He stares her down with a challenge in his eyes.
I'm certain Harama would agree. He's well, after all, thanks to your decisive action.
He cocks his head.
Twaha reports success and sends her thanks for your swift intervention.
This is a game who... A lot of the conversations go like this one, where the game reads it, but there is some conversations that don't. It's actually pretty well voiced. And you will miss out on a lot of what's going on in the story. Like, the game will probably still be fun. If you're not somebody who really cares about story, you probably don't have to read it all. I do, though, because I'm a lore whore. I haven't actually played Divinity. It's on the list. I just haven't gotten to it.
You have aided your countrymen with distinction. There is no higher honor to which a trencher may ascribe.
He tilts his head toward her, emphasizing his words. So then Divinity didn't, they didn't do much voice acting in Divinity? Was that... Because, like, one of the big things that I really like about this game is that there actually is a lot of lines that are read. That's pretty great.
But what of your own assignment?
You sent Maya to kill a man. He shifts his gaze to you. Yeah, I'm sure. A lot of people are like that. The reading doesn't really bother me, but it really does bother a lot of people.
For a most noble cause, I assure you.
He looks pained.
You've always been self-sufficient and resolute in purpose, Maya. It surprises me that you should discuss your orders so freely.
Cargo shifts on long journeys no matter how tightly you tie it down, sir.
Maya glances your way and nods.
At ease. When it comes down to it, I know you will always do what must be done.
He pauses, fixing her with his strange, unwavering gaze.
Rawatai values your service, as do I. And I can think of no better reward for the rough country's finest sharpshooter than a piece such as this.
He reaches below his desk for an arquebus, which he presents to her with stiff formality. You have gained the item 3 bells through. The item is put in your stash. That makes me sad to hear that, Ishi. Like, I get it, but it also makes me sad. I always got such joy out of reading.
I won't keep you. I know you both have plenty of business to attend to.
Of course, that probably stems from not really having friends for a lot of my life, so I tended to read to pass time and amuse myself. Let's see. Yes, I'm definitely going to do that. I cannot stand slavers. Alright, let's take a look at this new gun I just got. 3 bells through. Superb quality, very nice. 13 penetration. That's the highest I've seen yet, I think. Hey, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Inaccurate because it's a gun, so you don't want to be in melee with it. Blunted criticals. Because guns are OP, unblunted criticals. Because guns are OP, unfit for melee again. Veil piercing. Because gun, superb enchantment. Unstoppable shot. Reduced base damage, attacks in a line. Maximum 3 targets. Okay, so then it pierces through 2 targets to hit 3 total. At a reduced base damage. Armor penetration for that reason. Interesting. This arquebus was the personal tool of Devio Fortunito, a Valian gun for hire. It utilizes a powerful black rune-powdered blend and fires conical slugs through a spiral-threaded barrel. The gun is unmatched in range and penetrative power. Devio used it to great effect over his bloody career. His most noteworthy act of marksmanship took place at the funeral of Agatia Salagna, a minor functionary of the Valian Shipwrights Guild. The guildsman, though 2 days dead by Devio's hand no less, drew quite a crowd to his intermittent service. Throngs of mourners filled the chapel of Barath and the gardens of Revwa. Among the crowd was none other than Terraria Salagna, the head of the Salagna clan and brazenly corrupt bureaucrat. She was Devio's target. Devio, perched atop the nearby ducal mausoleum, was annoyed to find his sight lines to Terraria obstructed by the chapel bells. While it complicated the shot, it would not save Terraria. Devio took aim and fired. The slug punched through the 3 bells, sounding a chime that drowned out the gun's rapport. The crowd, startled by the sudden cacophony, watched in horror as the Salagna matriarch fell dead, shot cleanly through her heart. Damn, through 3 bells. That is penetration power right there. Holy crap. Definitely an impressive description. Only 11 penetration. 2 shots before reloading, but has reduced range. What is the attack time? Reload time is 4.4. Again, 4.4. So this shoots twice before I have to reload it, with higher base damage, but this can penetrate through 3 targets with extra penetration. Oh, and it gains damage dealt and received on kill until rest. So this gets stronger through the day. Yeah, I think I'm going to let you keep what you got. That's pretty nice. The Thundercrack pistol. You do not use pistols. I'm not currently using anyone who does either, so... Okay. A lot of games I skip the story and start paying attention only after I've gotten invested. Yeah. I can understand that, like, especially if
you wanted something, Captain?
If your gaming time is like just a couple hours a day when you're not working or whatnot. I find myself in the only slightly enviable position of not working, so I have a lot of time for games. So I can get a little more drawn into the lore, not lure, lore. Something on your mind?
You could say that. I'll go ahead and say it. You're halfway toward all right.
Maya purses her lips and praises you up and down. I still say, I haven't looked it up, but I'm pretty sure Maya's voice actor is Marisha Ray from Critical Role. Like, every time I hear this voice actor, I hear Beauregard from the Mighty Nine. Pretty sure that's Marisha. Just halfway, is that really all? You're not too shabby yourself, soldier.
Oh, I know. But it's kind of you to say. Have you ever... Dumb question, but here I go anyway.
Maya folds her arms and shifts her weight from one foot to the other.
You ever gotten close to someone, even though it just wasn't... ordinary?
A god stepped on me once.
Yeah, that about kicks the legs out from under ordinary, doesn't it?
Pretty much.
What I'm talking about is a scenario where a difference in rank can get in the way of enjoying shore leave.
I don't know much, just back to Divinity for a second. I don't know much about Divinity's story. Like I said, I haven't actually played it myself. So I don't know how quote-unquote epic the storyline is. But this game's storyline for both games is like the epitome of an epic adventure. There's extremely powerful archmages you do battle with, several different varieties of dragons, and even facing off against gods. Like, it's crazy. Has someone been a very bad sailor? I haven't been a captain for very long, you know. I used to own my own keep.
Well, that's why we have these little chats.
The aforementioned god that stepped on me as it climbed out of the ground directly beneath my keep.
I'm just testing the direction of the wind here. Best not to overthink it.
The winds are calm, but they've been known to shift unexpectedly.
As winds do.
She grins.
I've enjoyed that sort of arrangement before. Nothing to suggest I won't enjoy it again someday.
Maya plants her hands on her hip and smiles to herself. Hypothetically speaking, of course.
Naturally. It's all hypothetical here. Well, I've laid out my thoughts. You must have a couple.
I'm flattered, but let's keep this professional. I tend to avoid romances on stream.
Say no more. I'll give you some room to breathe. Come on, Ishi.
Maya clucks her tongue to summon Ishiza, pushing you to the periphery of her attention.
Sure.
Alright, what else in Nekataka did I need to go... Oh, I need to go back to Pariki's Overlook, don't I? Speak with Breeze for the Valiant Trading Company. God, these Valiant Trading Company people are shady as shit. Let's see what they want me to do. Really? Nope, can't get there from here. You turd game. I have to go back upstairs and out. Baldur's Gate 2, I always turned on cheats just so that I could control J and jump around the map and not have to walk everywhere because I've played through that game so many times, but it's really good. Alright, so... Oh, back to Periki's Overlook. Run faster, I say. Periki's, and I think it was the luminous bathhouse that I needed. Ganar, and I'm looking for, what was the guy's name? Breeze. Okay, so retiring workers, Arena, Amreo, Dean. Let's check the upper room before I go into the boiler. There's Brisa.
You and I, we have a mutual friend, do we not?
She grins widely, tongue pressing pink between her teeth. I'm here at Director Castell's request.
Good, good.
The tension in her shoulders settles, and she hazards a small smile.
A Royal Deadfire operative, Quarno, and his Principi associate, Tola, will meet tonight to discuss the details of business arrangement.
Oh god, this sounds shifty as shit. The Principi are pirates. So...
They have bought out the entire first floor for privacy's sake. Even Gunnar, their proprietor, will excuse himself. Only bathhouse attendants will be allowed to remain, to ensure their comfort. You understand?
What can you tell me about Quarno?
He is a snake in the body of a man. Though he is supposedly the Royal Deadfire Company's man, he always seems to be working some deal on the side.
Anything I should know about Tola?
Tola is fond of drink, and her tongue flaps loosely when she has had too much of it.
What do you need me to do?
I will disguise you as a bathhouse attendant, so you might observe their meeting. With luck and some cunning, you may be able to discover the details of their special arrangement. You will not be able to take your gear, but do not worry. Should the situation get out of hand, there will be a stash of weapons hidden in one of the changing booths. But I am sure it will not come to that.
Do I have to be unarmed?
They will not believe you an attendant if you carry a blade.
Her mouth quirks into a playful smile.
But do not fear. I would not throw you to the wolves. Remember, should you have need of them, there is a stash of weapons in one of the changing booths.
You can't do this yourself?
I have had dealings with Tolar in the past, and I am certain she will recognize me. Hence why I have requested assistance from Director Castell, though it pains me to do so.
She grimaces and looks away. Okay, let's do this.
Gelarde. Then you will take your disguise, and I shall take your equipment, Ak?
If I do not get everything back, I'm coming after you. Her voice drops to a conspiratorial whisper.
Take this rice wine as well. Perhaps you will find use of it, eh?
Ha! We're all disguised as bathhouse attendants. That's kind of funny. Pardon me, bottles of rice wine. Apparently Tola's a chatty drunk. Okay, so it's Tola I need to give drink to. Oh, Quarno. Quarno leans against the wall of the bath and regards you skeptically. He wrinkles his nose and grimaces. The golden torque around his neck and gemstones in his ears glimmer in the low light.
If I grow hungry or thirsty, I will call for you. Until such a time, leave me in peace.
As you wish. And I don't need to be on fast mode anymore. Tola. Oh, I have to actually get in the... I expected to walk up behind her and just talk. But the game will not have that, apparently. A boisterous woman with a long, sunburned nose motions you to approach. Her eyes droop half-closed and the stench of liquor wafts off of her.
Ah, what timing. Lounging in all this water's making me thirsty.
Bow and give her a bottle of rice wine. She drinks deep from the bottle and releases it with a belch and a smack of her lips. She regards you through red-rimmed eyes and looks slowly looks you up and down.
Your face... weird. Have we met?
She peers into your eyes, though no recognition sparks her expression.
It's probably the wine.
Glad I can't smell this woman. Tola stares at you unsteadily, her eyes half closed. It must be really important if you can afford to buy out the bathhouse.
Flatterer.
She grins toothily and attempts to wink, but it ends up looking more like she's got something in her eye.
I'm no queen of Nekataka, but I do alright. I captain a ship for the Principe, and the big grouchy guy back there, Quano, works for the Royal Deadfire Company. Sometimes, when he's not doing stuff on the sides. Doing stuff like selling me cannons. That's what we're celebrating. Did I mention that?
What do you plan to do with all that firepower?
You're cute. Got a good face. But even that won't get me to say any more. Now, maybe if he has some more rice wine.
I'll give her another bottle of rice wine. She grabs the bottle and chugs the entirety of its contents without taking a breath. She sways a bit when she sets the bottle down and gives you a bleary-eyed grin.
Has anyone ever told you you're great? 'Cause you are really great. You should ditch this stupid bathhouse. Join my crew. I just got a bunch of fancy new cannons from Quano. We'll be the terrors of the Deadfire. It'll be fun.
What do you plan to do with all that firepower?
I'm gonna blow up some Valian trading company ships and take their luminous Ardra. But shh, shh, shh. Don't tell anyone. It's a secret.
Her words run together in a drunken slurry. Anything else I can get for you?
No, I've already had too much.
Bow and leave. I do believe that I have already learned what I needed to know.
Leave it to me.
I've learned I can dig for more details. Headquarters in Queensbridge. Once I've left the bathhouse, deep in her cups, Tola mentions she's planning a raid on the Valiant Trade. You know what? Let's talk again.
My favorite attendant. Did you bring more wine?
Tola stares at you unsteadily, her eyes half closed. Corno told me about you. He thinks you're important.
That's because I am.
She gives you a broad grin that she finishes off with the belch as loud as cannon fire.
I'm no queen of Nekataka, but I do alright.
Okay, I've already heard that.
And stuff like...
What brings you to the
selling
bathhouse
me
tonight?
cannon. My large friend and I are celebrating a business transaction. But I can't say anymore.
Back of the man reclining on a bench behind her. Okay, I think I've already got everything that I can get from her. So I guess that's the end of it, huh? Just get out over here. Hopefully there's somebody waiting outside to give me back my jet. So like I said, I will go hunting down that person whose name is Breeza. Breeza. Sounds like something from DBZ.
Takehu,
Ah.
must you practice your chant so loudly?
Songs are for singing, my friend. If they bother you, I will find one more to your liking.
Good luck with that. Alright. So I have to go to the Valian Trading Company headquarters in Queensburg. Really, it won't let me go directly there. Interesting.
You wouldn't survive a day in the Navy, fish boy.
Kara, I would rather give myself to the sea than take orders.
Oh, in that case, I'd give you an hour.
But give you an hour. Alright, I need to wait for daylight. Midnight. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And Director Castle. Do not remember where his office is, so I'm going to have to reference the map. Washroom, that's Luca's office, the governor. Doom, 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 doom. Here we go, director's office. Director Castle. We really must speak.
Do you suppose a Hasongo was a kind of vengeance for Rawatai's assistance with the God Hammer? Oh, listen to me. It all sounds perfectly mad.
I took care of things at the bathhouse.
Perfetto. What did you discover?
Quarno is selling gunpowder and weapons to the Principe.
Diverus? That is worse than I suspected. Please, explain. Spare me no details.
Tola is planning on using Royal Deadfire Company weapons against a Valian trading company convoy carrying luminous Adra.
Madiko, our convoy routes are meant to be a well-guarded secret. I might as well have sent the Principe a letter.
That's all.
That is enough to work with. Aggressiva. I do believe I'm going to ruin Quarno's day.
Excellent.
I do have another matter I could use your assistance with, Watcher. If you have a moment.
What do you need?
It concerns a business associate. A captain by the name of Ferrante.
Oh, Fiorante.
Something of a notable figure among the Principi, I'm told.
So you're taking a page from Quarno's book.
Believe me, the irony is painful. Still, I think there is a clear difference. Quarno sought to improve his own fortunes, whereas this, I do for the company.
Yeah, that's a world of difference.
Captain Ferrante will have the details, but the matter concerns a contact of his on the island of Crookspur.
Yeah, this is probably not going to be completed to his satisfaction because I'm going to wipe that island out.
Apparently, they're having some trouble out there with the hostile tribe. You help them, Ferrante helps the company. You've proven resourceful. You make the logical choice.
Well, that's not much to go on.
No, I suppose not. Truly, Ferrante can tell you more. It is 3/4 his scheme. For the company, it is simply a potential source of profit.
Yeah, it's not going to work out so well for the company.
You'll find Ferrante in Dunwich. Dunwich is a den for pirates, as you might imagine. You'll likely be in less danger there than on the sea, but all the same, I recommend extreme caution.
I've already been to Dunwich before. I can handle it.
Yeah.
As a matter of fact, I've already spoken to Durante before. Or, excuse me, Furante. The Queen's birth. All right. Skipping ahead. I need to check in with the Animancers and see if they're done recalibrating their machinery. So that's what's the name of this place? The Sacred Stair.
You must gather your party before venturing.
That voice that says you must gather your party before venturing forth, I'm pretty sure that's Ashley Johnson from Critical Role. Was it Spire of the Soul Stealers? Yeah, I think it's a Spire of the Soul Stealers. Or, excuse me, Soul Seers. Soul Stealers? Where did that come from? My brain is doing dumb brain things. Yeah, this is the right place. I have to go to the roof. The roof. The roof. The roof is not on fire because it's mostly made of stone. Mostly. Cave Mazo. Let's check with Flan.
Hope you're keeping busy, Watcher. We're still running some small tests. Not quite ready for the real thing. What can I do for you?
So, she's not ready yet. So I guess... No. I'm going to take care of these damn pirates clearing out Crookspur. So let's go get rid of Crookspur Island. I don't care if it eliminates potential quests. These slavers need to go. I do not suffer slavers.
Supplies, get your supplies here.
Soup flies, get your soup flies there.
So scary.
Well, it's not that scary, kid. I already cleared that area out. Yeah, I've been down there. Let us be out by sea. Okay, I need to go to Crookspur. It'd be nice if my injured crewman could get uninjured again. Is anyone going to come at me? Okay, yeah, for 13 days. I forgot the injuries are time-based. Oh.
Care to have a look? Right away.
Remind me, what did you have? Helm of the Falcon. Patinated plate. Ooh, that's... What? I do not remember this being a thing here before. Grave Calling. That's a legendary 11 penetration. Saber. 15 accuracy against vessel targets. You know what? I think there's no discount or anything here, so I think I'll wait till I find one that there is, but I want that. What are you wearing? Or a helmet, Adair? Grants death runes? Being near a killed enemy grants temporary damage reduction. Oh. Oh. That's nice. Reckless Brigandine versus the Patinated Plate. More base armor. Crush and shock, okay. +4 armor rating. 1 armor rating against melee attacks, 15% recovery time. 20% chance to stun attacker for 2 seconds when hit with a melee weapon. That's nice. Yeah, I'm definitely upgrading your armor to this. And you don't look like you're partially naked because I can see skin around your armpits and stuff. Just looks better on you. I don't think I have anyone else who is wearing heavy armor. No, I don't. So that's just going to go in there.
My folks said I'd never amount to anything.
Now then.
I can be quiet if you can.
Let's clear this fort. Ooh, that's not good. My chat just turned off. Turn this back on. Not sure how that happened. I've got this thing set not to turn off automatically. Well, hey, look, there's a thing up there that never got picked up from the last time I paid the slavers a visit for that quest. Rancid air wafts from this vent.
Give me a real challenge.
Okay, I want to try not to get any aggro until I at least find a way up on the wall. So I can get up there, or I can get up right here. Is there any reason not to go up here?
Whoa, whoa. Look. Something I can do? This me too.
Gather up all the aggro. There you go. Now, cast that. Ishiza. Go. I'll have you do this. And I want you come forward.
Yes, Captain.
Now. Do it,
Next
please.
time, a chance.
Please do this like I told you to. Thank you. And you know what? Bring that out. Ishiza and Maya, with you attacking that one and you attacking there.
Right here. Absolutely.
Speak your mind.
You were saying? Captain?
I'll teach you a lesson.
Money, 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 money.
You were saying? You were saying?
Trouble ahead.
Ooh, there's an ogre cannoneer up there. Aloth go up there. Amma move up. Maya move up. Takehu move up. Ishiza come out that way. Alright, you cast that. One you shooting at him. You shooting there. Let's bring out your double. No. Do that.
Still got it.
Stay behind me.
Yeah. Show them how it's done.
Okay, everybody goes after this guy. And he's dead. I don't care about losing reputation with slavers at all. Okay, there's a grimoire. I'll just have him check it. Probably won't be anything worth keeping. Fireball. I do like bounding missiles. Tain's Chaotic Orb, which I use frequently. Those are the same.
Hey there. Leave it to me.
As an eel.
Oh, let's see what's in here. Ooh, lockpicks and cannonballs. Oh, my ship. Okay, let's move a little bit faster. Double time it, people. Wait, that's not all gunpowder, is it?
At your service.
Okay, I'll have some oil.
You have my attention.
I got this.
Water. Ooh. Rare Kiora. +3 crew morale. Okay. That's extremely high shelf liquor, apparently.
What say? Me, mother. Yours to command, Captain. The pleasure is mine. Trouble.
Charge in. Ooh, there's a cannoneer there too.
Look there.
Do it. Okay, I'm gonna have you cast this up there. Ishiza go. Maya go. Bring out your double. And I'm gonna shoot that one.
Me too.
I'll teach you a lesson.
Yeah, let's just kill this guy. Right, quick, fast, and in a hurry.
Can't get a clean hit.
Ooh, that'll do it. He exploded. I like it when they explode. Wait, what? Where did my chat go? Don't do that to me, Bing. Leave my chat alone. Oh, basic grimoire. Okay, nothing to get excited about.
Indeed.
But all stuff that I now have. Ooh, a dry bar.
At your service. Yours to command. No need to ask twice.
Trouble.
I was hoping not.
Still as a pond.
There's something I can do?
Just do it.
That looks like it hurt.
No need to be super fancy with it.
Of course.
Ow. You hit me for 11, I hit you for 19. Or 29. Either way, I win.
That's how.
Not exactly my area of expertise.
Just do it.
I got this.
Come on now, just do it. There you go. There it is. Cricksburg Dungeons. That's the fort. Have I already cleared out the dungeons? I think I have. Let's go make sure. Yeah, I already have. So let's go on back up to the fort and just kill us some high-ranking slavers, shall we?
Nice and quiet.
Right.
we're not alone.
No, we're not.
Hey.
But it's all good. We don't need to be alone.
This me too.
I want you to cast this.
Show 'em how it's done.
Go over there. I'll put you with reinforcements. I'll have you do that.
Too difficult, I say.
Excuse you?
I say?
Too difficult. No, that is not the answer. You do not tell me that. You just cast your spells. Ishiza and Maya finish this guy off. The rest of you all go after the big guy.
This does not work.
Okay then, everybody after this guy that won't die. That was just silly. Okay, not bad, not bad.
Sure. I shall be discreet.
I guess I've already picked that clean. Interesting. Get Adair back in the front, because that's where he works best. He does his best work from the front.
Can't hide from me.
Do it.
This me too.
Okay. He got off his little horn blast. Old Horatio Hornblower over here.
Consider it done. Hey there.
Nice and quiet.
All right, Horatio, since you have blown your horn. Slaver mercenary, huh?
Whoa, whoa, look.
Master Kua and a lion companion. So I want
What do you need?
to charge right into there.
Whoa, whoa. Look.
Ooh, excuse me. Alright, go after him. Like, officially. Everybody. Oh, wow. Kua is down.
May I be a candle in the night.
That was interesting. Kua died a lot faster than I'd have thought. Okay, get in there, do that.
That's it.
Alright, just everyone uncloak. You and you. And you will attack that thing. I'll have you shooting at... Yeah.
Show 'em how it's done.
Yeah, you do it too. Takehu, let's have you bring in some reinforcements. Oh. And you too. What are you doing? Just do it. I mean, you're not hard to hit, so I'm not going to worry about that. No, I don't think I need to blind you. Let's just cast some missiles on the lion. Just go out and do that. Blizzard? Sure, why not Blizzard?
This is futile. I shall deal with this one.
Okay, there we go. Let's have you two go after this guy, and the rest of you take on the lion.
I am the alpha predator.
Okay, that worked. I do believe that's everything. Check this body. Gauntlet of greater reliability. Exceptional leather, fine hatchet. Huh? Lot of money on that guy too. Holy crap.
Sure.
Ishi, quiet time.
Right here.
No? Oil of allure? Bluff, intimidate, diplomacy, and streetwise.
Hey there.
Okay. Atsura will be pleased. I will also be pleased.
Yeah, I got this.
All right. Now. I suppose I could go to Dunnage and speak to Fiorante now that I have gotten rid of the slavers. Because I have a feeling that that quest line is not going to move until I do so. So. Come on, game. Come on, game. I know you can do it. I have faith in you. I am beginning to have doubts, game. Please do not make me doubt, game. Game, come on. Did you freeze in a loading screen game? Come on, respond. I give you kick in ass, now respond. Okay, I'll have to restart the game. Hold on a minute, please. I don't care if you report the problem to Microsoft, just stop the game. Now restart the game. OBS Studio reconnection sec. Did it cut off my stream? Oh. No, stream is terrible. Dropped rates. What the hell is going on here? That's not ideal at all. Okay, something's not going right here. What is the problem here? Xbox? Close that out. All right, what is taking up all of these resources? Efficiency. Okay, that one's back into the green, but it's still losing 26% of the frames that it's sending out. Why are you dropping my frames? I'm going to try